Peace, 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 love, and light, man. I already don't have the energy to record no more because I'm feeling physically and the things I'm going through in this physical realm. But I'm still going to share. Um, um, as far as what's going on now, man, um, like I said, this third dimension is it's a big game, and if you don't see past the physical, then you can't understand what's going on as far as the things that we see happening on the news and how information is being put out. People don't have a clear understanding of what's really going on. And like I said, when it comes to the north, east, west, and south, that stuff is controlled. You know what I'm saying? That is controlled information. That's why you hear about somebody dying or getting gunned down, and then you don't hear about it for weeks, months later, because they have to come up with a story. I told you, stuff is made up. They put on makeup, and it's lights, camera, action. You see what I'm saying? You're not getting the full truth of what's really going on. And then you can't believe all of that stuff because some of that stuff is meant to. They're trying to ignite something. You see what I'm saying? Now this is the main point I want to get to. Like while I still got the energy to say it. The world is coming to a turning point where the spiritual world is getting stronger than this physical realm. You see what I'm saying? And if you don't believe it, look at the video of old girl getting pushed off the stage. You see what I'm saying? That's spiritual. You know what I'm saying? And this is another thing too. When you've been and this is for all human beings. If you are a wicked person, like at some point things are gonna come back at you. You could be comfortable till you're 100 years old. You know what I'm saying? Which you see a lot of the elite doing. You know what I'm saying? Where they got 10 heart surgeries. Where they get them hearts from? Who were the donators? If they were donators. See what I'm saying? This goes back into the human trafficking. People going missing. Third world countries. Low economics or low economies. You see what I'm saying? There's a reason for everything. So if you've been a wicked person or ruling wickedly, those days are done, man. Genetically, a lot of people are done. And I don't care what color you are, what pigmentation you are. Physically, you're going to be finished. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, the spiritual world is getting stronger than this physical realm. A lot of you people that have been wicked or come from a bloodline of wicked people, you guys are finished, and that's the truth. Genetics. Now, this is the part of genetics that is it's gonna start shaking people up, right? Man, this is so bugged out. People, there's different people on the planet fighting for survival genetically. There's no debating over this at all. There's no need to even debate over this, right? Birth rates are going down, right? And that's across the board. There's no race thing in that. That's everybody. See what I'm saying? Divorces, people, relationships are all messed up. That's spiritual. You see what I'm saying? Because the physical realm is collapsing. You see what I'm saying? And realistically, let's be realistic. the things that go on this physical realm is pretty much mundane and stupid. Let's be for real. It is. Some people have jobs where you work hundreds of thousands of dollars and you don't do shit really. You've not done anything to benefit humanity, but yet you have the highest piece of degree or paper that is given out to from any educational institution, right? But you haven't done anything. And then it's not until you're an older person where you be like, man, I want to go out and help. I want to go out and do this. I want to go out and do that. Because you haven't done anything. You just been making money, living comfortably physically, right? Which is cool. And that's a good thing. But that's what I'm saying. When you're not comfortable physically anymore, that's when it's a problem. You see what I'm saying? Because you've been so caught up into this physical world that you didn't think it was going to come to an end, or it would be, I don't know how to say this. It would be compromised in any way. But you got to understand, man. These quote unquote L people, right? And when I say L, I mean you got your so-called elite, the elect, elders, right? And this is no disrespect to the elders, but there's a lot of elders that have no idea what they're doing. They are the biggest fools on the planet. You see what I'm saying? And that is one of the reasons why a lot of elders are not getting any respect anymore, because you have people that are a little bit younger coming up underneath the elders or whatever, and you get some education, you do some research, you learn more about the planet, you learn more about yourself, and then you realize that they're not coming out of that mental space that they're in. They're not coming out of that mental space. They're staying right there. There's no exploring new ideas, looking at true facts as far as history goes, how history is being manipulated. So that is why some of the elders are, you know what I'm saying, are losing the respect of the younger generations. And that's not all elders. I know some elders that are holding it down, that are very knowledgeable. But we just got to be honest, man. We got to be real with ourselves. And be truthful, man. At the end of the day, a lot of us, we sit around and we lie to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? To make yourself feel better. And that's part of the ego. And I did mention the movie, The One by Jet Li. I watched it again recently because I didn't even watch it the time that I had mentioned it because it just crossed my mind. But without spoiling the movie, the end of the movie shows duality, right? There's duality shown in the end of the movie, sort of like the yin and the yang, the up and the down, as above, so below, good versus evil. And I know it's easier said than done to just say a movie title and people kind of understand it, because especially if it's an action movie, there's so much going on. If you don't pay attention to certain lines or quotes in the movie or the dialogue, and you just caught up in the visual, then it might go over your head. You see what I'm saying? And don't get it twisted. This is what I call the ABC boys. The ABC boys are at these movie sites. They're at these movie shoots. You know what I'm saying? they are putting their little 2 cents into what is being put out as far as information. You know what I'm saying? And in the same breath, a lot of these writers, directors, producers, executive producers, whatever, some of them do have knowledge of these storylines that they're putting out. You see what I'm saying? They're not stupid. They're doing their homework. They know about some of this occult stuff. They know about some of these ancient books that were never put out. They know about some of these books that are banned from certain countries. This is real shit, man. Where people don't know certain things. And even the Bible, that's a chopped and screwed version of different books. And then the names were just changed. And I said that before because certain bloodlines or races of whatever, even though there is no such thing as races, we're all human beings. We're just all genetic offspring of each other, or mutations at this point. But they wanted to be incorporated into that history, so they changed the names. And then once you get people to, once you've gotten people to buy into your indoctrination, after hundreds of years, right? Especially of colonization, slavery, what we know now is Jim Crow and all this stuff. Like, you got them. You know what I'm saying? You really got them. You got them brainwashed to the point where they really believed that these people are God's chosen people. Far from it. All lies. If you God's chosen people, you don't need no bombs. You don't need to steal nobody's land. You know what I'm saying? You don't need no tanks and missiles and all that. God gonna protect you, right? But like I said, man, a lot of people that think y'all ruling and y'all in charge and y'all running things, I hate to say it, man, I'm gonna be honest, man. Y'all are finished. For real. If you think things are gonna go back to normal and things are gonna be whatever they called normal before, because normal was fucked up, and we still see normal, whatever they call normal is still fucked up. Right? And let's have a real conversation, man. Let's really use our noggins, man. If a quote unquote virus and is out here, right? And I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I'm just trying to figure it out. You have some people that have traces or traits without having any symptoms. What is that? But then some people get, they have strong reactions from the symptoms of getting this virus. What is that called? You see what I'm saying? I don't know, man. You gotta do your own homework. You gotta do your own research. Stop letting these people tell y'all what is going on, because it's gonna be rough, man. Walking through this little park out here, out in GA. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be rough, man. And things like I said, things are not gonna get better, man. Things are gonna get worse before they get better. But me personally, I'm slowly trying to get myself off the grid, because like I said, the physical dimension as we know it is gonna be drastically changed, man. And genetically, people are fighting for survival. Birth rates, I said, is going down. People are not, you know what I'm saying, they're not on the same page anymore as far as relationships, man and woman. Homosexuality is on the rise. Well, it's always been around. But these are all things to pretty much eliminate what we know as human civilization. because everything has to come to an end. Nothing goes on the physical aspect forever. You know what I'm saying? Even a light pole gonna rust and fall down, as beautiful as trees are, you know what I'm saying, and as strong as trees are, as they grow, eventually, they too will, you know what I'm saying, rot away and die. You know what I'm saying? It'll take a longer time because they, you know what I'm saying, they invested so deeply into the ground, they rooted for real. You know what I'm saying? And they age better, live longer. You know what I'm saying? And then they have the source. You know what I'm saying? They're getting nutrients from the earth, the rain when it falls. You know what I'm saying? They're getting that hydration. So yeah, man. Like I said, I look past this physical realm. I don't see things in the physical realm because this is an illusion. Ultimately, it's a big hologram. Because once you're gone, yeah, it's a twinkling of an eye. Once you're gone, man, this whole thing disappears. You know what I'm saying? You're just on this third dimensional realm. You are in this frequency of control. You see what I'm saying? And I gotta explain myself because some people are just so human that they, when I say things, I'm crazy or I'm this and I'm that. When you're born on the planet, right? And this is if you come from a womb, because if you don't have a belly button, you might not have a soul, and you might be, I don't know what you are physically. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if you're a clone or something they made in the lab, and that goes back to the genetic survival thing. That's why you think they're using so many doctors and I remember the term test tube babies and all that shit, because that's spiritual, man. Genetically, you weren't meant to have no children. You weren't meant to have no kids. That's all that was, man. You know what I'm saying? That's spiritual. That's deep. It's really some deep stuff, man. And it's just a cycle. People want to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Especially the ones that benefit from it. They want to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? There's no balance. There's no truth. There is no. How can I say this? There is no full. There is no full. I'm gonna say no full. There is no true balance on the planet. You see what I'm saying? And that's the God honest truth. But I'm being distracted while I'm out here. Like I said, man. Genetically, a lot of y'all are finished. Politically, a lot of y'all are finished too. Financially, a lot of y'all are finished. I kind of wish I could tell y'all more stuff, but people think I'm crazy and already. If people overstood, if people overstood, if people overstood some of the things that was going to be attempted to be done to initiate martial law, you'd be in complete shock. And these are the people that that's the elect. You know what I'm saying? These are the people that are your trillionaires and billionaires. You know what I'm saying? That are behind these things. Hey, listen, the Georgia Guidestones is real, man. They put that up there. They worship that thing. They believe in that thing. If you're not part of that little clique, you know what I'm saying? If you didn't sell your soul for some dollars, and I know some of you celebrities are compromised. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? They got pictures of you probably drugged in some type of homosexual act or ritual. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all didn't want to be drinking the blood of children and all that. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But if you have knowledge of self now and you know that shit is fucked up, stop doing it. You know what I'm saying? Physically, you're gonna die, yeah. Cause they gonna, it's blood in, blood out with them. You know what I'm saying? But you have a soul, and your soul can't be compromised, but your body can. You see what I'm saying? Your mind can, but your soul cannot. And that's why they love the control on the third dimensional realm. That's why they'll always maintain and fight for control on this third dimensional realm. A lot of people don't believe that they're a clone, but if you believe half the shit that you see on the news and social media and all this shit, then yeah, you are a clone, man. There's no other way for me to say it. You are a clone. Real talk. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's the truth, man. It's nice walking through the park though, man, seeing people getting some sunlight. Some people out here with their families, their kids. This is a lot longer than I wanted it to be. But yeah, man. I don't know how much more videos I'm gonna make. Maybe once I'm settled, when I get to my final destination, I might continue to make videos. But like I said, I'm not here for nobody to be liked. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to impress nobody. I'm not here to be nobody's friend or buddy. I'm not with none of that shit. I'm a very different person. You know what I'm saying? My style, I'm not gonna say style, I am very unorthodox. Y'all see the physical, but there is a spiritual side to everything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to make anybody happy and make anybody smile. You know what I'm saying? The truth hurts, man. The truth is a bitter pill to swallow. It is bitter to a belly full of lies. And people got to understand that. It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough out here, and it's going to get worse. And hopefully some of these plans that they initially had was rerouted, and less people are not compromised, and less people don't get hurt or killed or whatever. But I don't know. I don't know how it's going to be stopped. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I see a lot of weird things going on. Be mindful of some of these police officers. Not all of them are true blue. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are clones. When I say clones, they'll do anything for the dollar. They run into people's houses and all this. I don't know, man. Just be careful, man. One of the reasons why, I'm gonna tell you, I quit my job. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I quit my job, right? So I was working for racist people too. Yeah, facts. That's another reason why I knew that the system as we know it was finished. Because I went to a meeting, I'm not even gonna say the company's name, but I went to a meeting, and it was supposed to be, I guess, a corporate meeting. There was nothing professional about it. The meeting was just pretty much, to me, right now, I'm gonna keep it real. Corporate America means make white people comfortable. That's what corporate America means. To make you people as comfortable as possible amongst all the bullshit going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be as fake as possible, as friendly as possible, when it ain't shit friendly. You know what I'm saying? We see the fuck shit every day. You know what I'm saying? We see the racism, we see the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care what color you are. There's racist black people, there's racist white people. And you know what? I'm gonna start breaking this shit down. The most racist people is old white women. But that's all racist though. Everybody's racist. But the most prejudiced people is old white women. Facts. But that's when I knew it was finished. But I was at my job, and there was this fireman that came to the crib, not the crib, I'm saying the crib. pardon me, came by the job saying that a fire alarm had went off. And I told him no, there wasn't. We went to the control panel in the control room where the detection would go off, and I would pretty much show him, where the detection would be if shown that, there was a fire alarm. And we went downstairs in the basement section of my job. I was working in Decatur too. This man didn't see that I was looking at him through the corner of my eye. Right? White guy, fire department. He looked at me as though if he could, he would kill me right there in that goddamn elevator. You see why? Because they're clones, man. These people really believe that they are the saviors of the world. That they really run stuff. And it's hard for them to accept it, man. That's why everybody running to go buy guns and like, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I feel I pity prejudiced white people. I pity prejudiced Asian people. I pity prejudiced Indian people from India and all that, the Gandhis and all that. Overstand, man. I don't fear too much, you know what I'm saying? But I do know that y'all are full of shit. I know that. You know what I'm saying? And I know that your time is coming. Well, for some of you, the time is now. But a reckoning was always coming, man. Judgment was coming at some point. You know what I'm saying? Wickedness wasn't going to last forever. But, to the alphabet boys, the ABC boys, y'all are doing a good job promoting bullshit too. You know what I'm saying? Even the term conspiracy theorists came from y'all, ABC boys. You know what I'm saying? I think there's ABC boys out here right now. And honestly, I don't even know who is seeing my videos, who's ever who may have, I don't know, probably curious. But hey, listen, man. A wise man can play the fool. A fool can't play a wise man. Hey, peace, love, and light, man.